and welcome to another video down here on the River Ribble. And today we're going for barbel and chub again, which is something I really failed on in the summer. You guys wouldn't have seen it because nothing made the channel really, apart from a night when I had a few chub, but I put blank after blank on here trying to catch barbel. Now it's autumn, we've got quite a mild October, I don't think we're in November yet. Yeah, it's nearly Halloween. Late October day, on a relatively high but a drop in river after some rain. And yeah, I'm hoping the conditions are a bit better today for a barbel. So, let's see how we do. Well, the first rig's the simplest. I've just got a running lead to a swivel, a couple of feet of 15-pound coated braid, and then I've got a little hair rig going on the hook. And we're just going to put luncheon meat on that. Obviously, no feeder, no extra bait there. Just a single hook bait sat in the current, hoping for a pickup. I didn't say I'm baiting that with a lump of meat. And a little tip I've got is when you hair rig your meat, put the hook through also, and then it just sits perfectly sort of orientated how you want it, and that might just give you that edge to get a hook up. Let's get this first rod out there. You'll notice I didn't put that very far out. That's because when the water was really low here, I actually had the drone up over this stretch of river, and I managed to learn where the channels and stuff were, and the channel coming through from this bridge is right in against this bank. So hopefully that'll be where the fish are. Second rod, slightly more complex but still a fairly simple rig. I've got a running feeder with pellets wrapped in meat. So we are introducing bait on this rod, and then I've got a longer hook length because it's going further out in this current. And I've hair rigged on a boilie there, not sure if that'll focus, put it against my top. Hair rigged on a boilie, and there's a little D-ring on that hair as well for any tackle tarts. I don't think that D-ring's doing much, to be honest. I've just seen people do it, so I thought I'd give it a go. All it does, I think, is make the rig look a bit posher, but we'll get it out there and see if we get a fish. Like I said, this one's going downstream to keep those rods quite far away from each other. Fish on. Well, as usual on this swim, I'm sorry if there's a lot of motorway noise, but we've just got off the mark. It's not a barbel, but it is a really, really pristine. Ooh, not so good at chub juggling. He's got loads of energy, this chub. I can't keep hold of him. There he is. A really pristine little chub. It's not a big fish. It's about a 2-pound chub, but he fought well. He was nailed on that boilie on the downstream rod, right in the lower jaw. And this is really encouraging because I was really struggling. I was getting a lot of leaves on the line. I've lost the rig out there. I wasn't feeling like I was presenting a bait that well. So to pick this fish up, it's given me a bit of a confidence boost. I'm just going to show you the other side. He's got a little bit of a wound there on his midsection. But that's nothing to worry about. Let's get this one back. You'll notice the second rod has also been swapped to a feeder and a boilie, because that's what's working and that's what's holding the bottom. Well, I think that was a really good sign that we picked up a fish in daylight hours. I always think that's promising for the sort of witching hour when you pick one up in the daytime. I'm fishing on now and we're just sort of losing the light. I've got the rods out here. If we do pick any more fish up in the darkness, I'll be able to film the fish, but I potentially won't get the fight because it might be a bit tricky filming, but we'll give it a few hours into dark and see if we pick up any more bites. I fished on about an hour into darkness, but was surprised that no more bites came, and the increasing leaves and debris on the line suggested I should wrap the session up. Well, that's it guys, I'm afraid. I did think we would pick up another fish, to be honest. I thought conditions would have been a bit kinder to us on that session, but we did get a chub. I'd like to stay a bit later, but I'm up at like 4 AM, I've got to drive to Newcastle for a job, so it's not the night for me to be out late, so we're back in the van. But it was nice to get out, have a fish, and we put a chub on the bank, so thanks very much for watching. I'm sorry there wasn't many fish, but hopefully next week we'll have some more, and I'll see you then. Bye.